What's up, guys? This is True Ninja with a video on how to make a pro win hop up work with a KWA Roland. So, the issue, if you've bought one of these, you've probably realized with most airsoft guns, they don't fit. So, it feels like a waste of money because you can't ever use them unless you modify them. And since they refuse to downgrade the specs and stuff on this, and they want to sell them like this, well, looks like we have to modify them. So I want to show you how you would do that. First off, if you have the Roland, these are a pain in the get off. I'd advise a pipe wrench and a little put the gun on the ground and use a pipe wrench. You can usually get this off. Not easy. So let's put it that way. But so this is the piece you gotta worry about here. So if you see KW Roland has this inside here and this piece right here on top. After you take these 4 screws out, pull this up and get this bar off. You have to take and get that out. Now you don't have to take this off, but I took this off anyway. But easy fix, I will tell you right now. Well, actually I can't say easy, but it can be if you have the right tools. Alright, right here, if you look, I'm going to show you exactly why this doesn't work. So you put this in, see, it goes all the way in. Well, look. Well, when you put this in, it's got a little pin on it right there. You gotta line it up and it'll go in. Once it goes all the way in, go all the way in. Okay, now what you'll notice, I'm trying to get a good view on this with the light. What you'll notice is that has a groove in it and it stops at some point. You can see it where it stops. The problem is, I'm gonna try to get this on video, is when you try to put this in, this piece right here is way too tall. This piece is way taller than the other piece. So what you're gonna have to do is, if you notice when you put this in, this will not go in properly and it will not seed all the way to the front like it needs to actually be able to close the other half in. This piece right here will not go down all the way, and you cannot get it down and snap it into place without doing this if you want the pro win. Now, what you'll notice is it only goes so far. And the reason for that being, if you look in here, you'll notice it is too thick. So when you push down, sorry about the crappy video, but when you push down, it is catching. It's not going any further. And when you see that it goes all the way through, it's crooked. It's sticking up in the air. And the only reason I can get that in there is because I took this off. But you don't want to mess with this at all. Do not mess with this. Do not shave anything off this. It's actually got a, if you look at it, it's got that little pin at the top of it. And it lines up the top of this. There's another little notch at the top here, more like that. There's the top notch. The problem is at the bottom, it ain't actually at the top. And what you're gonna have to do, if you put this in, it makes that little groove. You're gonna have to shave this down a little bit more. It's gonna have to go further down. And long story short, when you get this in, you'll notice if you put it in, let's see if I can get a good view of this. It's really hard to see. But when you put this in, you'll see the groove at the bottom. And that is your issue at the bottom. And sorry, it is a crappy video because I do not have a good camera right now. I don't even have it in there right. There we go. Okay, there it is. See, it's got the groove in there. All you have to do, you see where it stops, where it's like metallic back there where it's got scratched. All you have to do is grind it down a little further down in depth far as down, you'll put it and you'll drill it out downward. Just easiest way to do that is with a Dremel or a I'd say a drill, but either way, it's gonna take some time. You're gonna have to shave that off until you get it. I would advise doing it little at a time until you can, or if you have a paint marker, you can actually mark where it actually touches on the inside, and you can. It's only about, I say, about that much that needs to be shaved down across, and it only has to go up to that point where it stops, and it should fit all the way in, and it should work. Like I said, I have been trying to figure this out for a while so I could use this, and I finally figured out what's going on after I took it apart. We're going to fix that, and I will try to post a video of it working when I'm done with it, but I already know what the problem is because I've already looked at it and figured it out. So if you have a Pro Win and you want to use it in a KWA, it is possible, but it will take some work.